want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta understand.
We want all the smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 TNT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
On the way to figure it out. It was crazy today. Last night, the dude at the club, so he give me my checklist, right? Said, Wack, this is all the shit we need you to cover. So I'm looking at the checklist and I'm looking at R&B. I said, damn, man. Few I ain't never played with, right? Shit. We figured out. Go to sleep, wake up. We moving around. Dude walk up on me. He say, what's up, Wack? I said, what's up, Latin dude? I say, what's up, man? How you doing? So I'm doing good, man. He like, now watch this. He like, yo, man, I appreciate what you did for my family. You know, you was fair with him. I said, who's your family? He said 6'9". I said, oh, you 6'9"? I said, yeah, I'm his cousin. So I appreciate, you sitting down talking to him and, just being fair with him and doing fair business with him. I said, yeah, no problem. We get back to the hotel, my phone ring. 6'9", like, your ass still doing in Florida. I saw you out here a week ago. I said, shit, we got this club, man. It's a lot of work gotta go into this shit. He like, club? He like, yeah, my family say he ran into you. I said, yeah, I ran into him and shit today. He said, yo, call that nigga. I said, what you mean? He said, nigga, that nigga control all the liquor licenses, all the restaurant shit, A to Z. The nigga got about 10 clubs all throughout the whole Florida. He sit on the board, all this shit. I said, no shit. He said, I'm gonna tell him to call you. Called me back. He said, yo, you opening up a club? I said, yeah. He said, you got your blueprints? I said, yeah, we got it. I sent it to him. He said, listen, it's the least I can do is I'm going to oversee all this shit, everything you need. I'm going to make sure I push a button so it's expedited. You ain't going to have no problems. You need the promoters? I said, I got to interview something next week. He said, don't worry about none of that. Everybody that does what they do for me on Saturday, I send them your way. On Thursday, we're just off dead. They already got a crowd and following. I say that to say this. You never know what it's going to lead to. Do what your mind and your heart tell you to do. You never know what it's going to lead to. Because we damn sure was scratching our head like, okay, you got to figure this out. I was going to figure it out. I called a few of the people I knew that's already around. But this dude right here, he do everything A to Z. He like, don't worry about nothing, Wack. We're going to push buttons. Your shit going to open up. They going to think you been here for 100 years. So, at the end of the day, I guess me being cordial and fair to old 6'9" paid off a little bit, right?
Always.
That's
the
only reason why the nigga came and said something to me. What's up with this paperwork? Get a hit yet? We get the complaint yet? On these pimp dudes? I think we did.
Them boys on Fig.
What's this? United States District Court Central District. Oh yeah.
Oh
Uh,
man.
oh, October. God damn. This shit went in October 2024.
So Wack, what you think about these dumbass niggas trying to blame Smack for that shit?
Can't blame. That don't even make
That's
sense. Look, bro. Listen. The investigation started 2021. Smack just had a conversation with the mayor this year,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all niggas.
Okay, this shit started 2021, but that's the streets for you. They gonna say what they gonna say. They don't think. They're not critical thinkers. They're not gonna think. That's why they don't go to school. School requires you to think. Oh, it says the investigation 2021. Smack talked to the mayor 2025. We're only 8 months into the year of 2025. But the Smack did it. They're not gonna say, yeah, but the investigation started 2021. Back on Fig didn't even exist.
Exactly.
That's just some old dumbass shit to say something. I wouldn't give a who did it though. At the end of the day, you pimping minors, nigga. If you did or didn't, so what?
That's what I was saying. Like,
Anybody defending that shit, you in violation.
I don't understand the point of that shit. Like, it seemed like that's crazy. It's like y'all want the kids to be out there in the street.
There's a whole lot of content going on with that. Cause the other, believe it or not, y'all remember where that content at? Where that shit at? She's I believe she was working with the police the whole time.
You talking about the Lady Duck lady?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Snoopy badass baby mama.
Who's what's her name? Tania?
Tania. Yeah, that's a fact because what y'all ain't put together is her daughter is the 14-year-old that's being pimped by the blood nigga. So
Wait, what?
in order for that to happen, I believe she already was knocked and the police went to the mama who they had her in violation based upon her doing interviews that I got right here, and she admitting that my daughter got it from me. She learned this from me and all this old shit. So they got you dead to the right. This got 6 kids, so they can threaten to take them kids based upon what you letting this one do that you say she learned from you, or we need her to go to work, mic up, bug up, and undercover up against these over here because she didn't move to the Hoovers. That's where she at, and she working Fig. See, it don't take much for a whack to figure it out. Oh yeah,
Oh, that's nasty.
we
Fucking
got the
work.
content. Definitely got the content.
We got
So
content.
we can listen to these interviews right here. And this is old
Oh,
Tania,
there you go.
back when her daughter was 13, right? We can check them out. Now, Tania is one of the minors that was being pimped by the gorilla dude, whatever call that rap group, right? Silver Baby Stone Gorilla. There you go, right? And actually, no, the one dude,
The popcorn
P,
nigga.
yeah, the popcorn nigga,
P4K.
him, yeah, him, right? Because everything's saying that Baby Stone Gorillas, that's the whole group, and they ain't all involved. And then uh, his name is really a disrespect to some other shit. So Popcorn, because he's done this as an individual, he had this minor, but yet this minor is the daughter of Tania. Now Tania admitted on the content I just dropped, we got audio in here, that the daughter learned it for her. She know what she
Yeah, that's
doing,
ready.
blase, blase. Now, the police, they can't take a minor and put a minor to work. Once they grab a minor, they got to put the minor in custody. They can't put the minor on a host roll. But through the parent, because they got you in the twist, well, look, you bad peoples, because you saying this and she out here doing this. She got it from you and you knowing it. You ain't went and tried to have her placed in juvenile hall or whatever. We got you. We're going to take all kids, right? Or you can give us this consent and convince your daughter to go to work. We need her to bug up. We need her to let us know what's going on. Let us know about these other minors out there, blase, blase. Now listen, I ain't mad at the little girl. She a little girl. Niggas in violation. But Tania, you got a history of crossing, and you sitting over there living in the Hoovers, and the whole time you part of a covert operation. Which, listen, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't stand for every nigga involved in this. You automatically wrong. You bad. You already bad because it's minors. Ain't no, telling. You can't even call it telling because she is, and guess what? That's how it's supposed to go. But Tania, you kind of play the game over there. You play the game.
Sound like Operation
All
Nia
right, let's
Takeover.
Josh, let's play the first one.
The first one,
Shout out to the Beehive. Shout out to Wack100 content, man.
So lots has happened.
Sounds the
You
wag,
guys have been through a
yeah.
lot since last time you were sitting in these chairs.
Yes.
Tania, you've been in New York, right?
Yes. I just
Me
came
too.
back. Yeah.
And you have a baby.
Yeah.
Who's this?
This is King.
King.
Yeah. I just came back from New York literally a few days ago. And I was only out there because of this one.
But you didn't stay in New York. Did you, Nova?
I went out there. The first time I went out there with my cousin, and then we went to jail. And then I was in jail for a month. And then after that, I came back out here for like 2 weeks, and then I went back.
And still didn't come see me. But that's another story.
Oh, boy.
Because she wasn't answering the phone.
Are you guys getting along?
Yeah.
We getting along. I mean, so much better because I just said, you know what? I took accountability, first of all, because I just started to notice, like, why are you like this? Is it really me? And I just was like, you know what? I have, like, the way that I teach my kids, I could tell by my 5-year-old, I do mature them a little bit older because
What we be going through?
what we be going through, I want them to be aware of everything, you know? I would rather me tell them things first or just, and I realized, like, maybe I got these kids in survival mode. I don't know. I think so. I'm always saying be tough, keep it going, you know, don't express yourself to nobody. Whatever you want, you can get, all of that type of stuff. And, you know, Nova, Nene, I call her Nene.
Mom, don't do all that over here.
She takes it to a whole nother level. But you say you like when I call you Nene.
No, they people gonna start calling me Nene.
You know, she wants to do everything, but I just came to the conclusion, like, you know, let her be herself, because when I left, baby, she was really maturing, like, her
left to New York?
YouTube. Yeah, when I left, like, it's like you were able to be yourself. And I'm like, oh, so this is what she wanted me to do. Let her literally be. And she just found out a whole lot of things, like the hard way.
My YouTube have been going up, for real.
But why do it go up? Why you think they like you so much?
Cause my story and cause I'm strong.
And you real,
like,
like,
I keep going.
you real,
That's why they
and
watch
raw.
me for real, Mom. They be like, I watch you cause you make me keep going, because I see how you keep going, you know?
But what makes you keep going now?
God.
So you literally be like, God.
No, I be praying to God, literally, Mom. You know how it is. Like, you know when you feeling weak, you pray to God, and then you get that back. Or even when I be having to talk to you sometimes.
And I think you're
You
just
be having to-
fearless. I think whoever you been around, they got you. I mean, you know, whoever, like a girl, friends, guy friends, whatever. It's like you just so strong. Like you do stuff I never would have did. Like you couldn't pay me to do it.
How old are you now, Nova?
15.
15. Are you going to school?
No, I start school in August.
Have you still been working on the streets? Or motels or hotels or anything like that? You're not doing sex work?
No.
You're not selling videos?
No.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I've been selling.
You have to stop.
No, I've been stopping though because they keep deleting my Instagrams for child pornography. So I just stopped.
They done made websites of my baby,
They got
and
websites,
I don't like that. It's like
OnlyFans, all type of stuff.
like it's
How
crazy.
do you think Nova got this way, Tania?
It wasn't me. I'm gonna take accountability. This is what I feel like I motivated her to be. Just this woman.
Okay, let me tell you. So what it was, it's not technically my mom that made me like this, but you know how I'm like, you know, smart and mature and all that. She made me mature because the things she was telling me and, you know, showing me. But like,
what was I showing you?
As in me, like, you know, being a prostitute and all that, she didn't show me that. Like, she didn't show me that, because if that was the case, y'all be seeing her prostituting too. She not even doing none of that. She just taught me how to be mature, you know, how to hold myself up, you know?
But your mom was getting money from men.
Yeah, but she wasn't fucking
but not
for it.
I know, not necessarily doing that, but you did kind of put two and two together.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody gets money from men. Like, if you're a pretty girl, you're gonna get money from men.
I know what you did see. You used to be like, Mom, why is everybody so nice to you? Remember you used to say that? Like, everybody is nice to you. They're, like, I feel like she's seen me get favored a lot, you know? And she was wondering, like, so she wants that. Like, my mom could get this. My mom got this type of car.
But I just got introduced to it in a different way. Like,
Soft White Underbelly is about giving people a space to...
So she wants that. Like, my mom could get this. My mom got this type of car.
But I just got introduced to it in a different way. Like,
Soft White Underbelly is about giving people a space to tell their stories, even when these stories challenge what we think we know. Brown News shows a different perspective. Thank you for watching.
My mom didn't tell me like, oh yeah, go stand on the corner. No,
I wouldn't never.
The story I told in my first interview, that's how, you know, I got introduced to that. I already went out there, you know, mature and knowing and being aware because of what my mom taught me. But the whole prostitute and stuff, it don't really got nothing to do with her. Like,
and it was believable. Like, I feel like people they always say, is she really that age? Because when you have a conversation with her, even though she's young, it's like she know a lot. And I'd be like, dang, how much was you listening? Like, I thought I was just venting because I didn't have no therapist. So at 10 years old, I used to be talking to her like,
yeah.
And then,
like, when I was 9 and 10, like, she used to be telling me all the stories, everything, what she did in situations. That's how I know what to do in these situations.
And I used to say, if you ever get in a situation like this or whatever the case, because you never know. Like, anything could happen. God forbid. You know, you would want to tell your daughter, before anybody else lied to her, I could tell her the truth. That's how I look at it. But I realize she's so much more... Like, she has this charisma. She's very interested in what she's interested in. She has good editing skills.
Charisma.
Like charisma, it means, well, this is what I think it means. It's like everything about you is like this animated, curious type of, you know, don't give me the quote on definitions, but your personality is like, your persona is like, it just jumps out at you and it makes you like kind of like unique and stand out. I look at you like, okay, she one of them ones that I would just look at and be very intrigued with. Like, and that's just that. I mean, you all over the place. You're very talented, but at the end of the day, in these days, it could get misconstrued. You could get in the hands of a pimp who won't even value you. And that's when shit gonna go wrong. Cause it's like, you could be so much more. And it's like, we all see it. We could see right through you, girl.
Right, and even me not dealing with pimps, I never seen you deal with no nigga like that was taking your money and that's probably why I got that mindset, like, I'm not finna have no pimp.
And don't get me wrong, guys do. They try it all day long. Oh yeah, you get money, you do this, what's up, can I have this? And, you know, I done been nice to a few guys and I just realized, like, hold up, are you trying to take advantage of me? Like, huh? And that's what leaves me being a single mom and, you know, by myself, and why I used to like older men, because they used to treat me very well, like my worth. I felt like I was a good person. That's what I deserved. But that could get looked down on. But I'm like, I just want to be like treated right. That's it. I want somebody who values me for me, not just want to use my body, use me up, use my money, and when they're done with me, just throw me away like I'm not nothing. And that's what I wanted to teach my daughter, but it comes off so much harder because I have to be the mom and the dad, and then it makes her be without a dad.
And then when people in your head telling you different stuff, telling the kid different things, you got to go extra harder. You got to, you know? Like,
first of all, they would tell my daughter, oh, yeah, if your mom really loved you, and she would think, like, yeah, my mom did just, you know, call me up ERTCH. Or, I'm not going to lie, like, when I was in New York, I went off on her, and that went viral, too. I was like, are you recording me? I went off on her, and people were like... Oh, they was dragging me. Y'all was dragging me so bad.
You've been through a lot on social media.
I was crying because I'm like, I'm not really like that. She caught me on a bad day. First of all, this is what happened. I went outside. I was on a flat. It was cold in New York. And she called me. Can you check me into school? I'm like, how I'm going to check you into school and I'm in New York? Mind you, she hit up this other rapper. And when she hit up this other rapper girl, she was like, oh, my mom can't check me into school. Can you check me in? And I'm like, how you gonna ask somebody else that's not your mama and then ask me second? Though. A girl rapper. Her name is Lily Baby, right? So, you know, this is the first exclusive. Nobody knows. And me and Lily Baby, like, we be talking on Instagram all the time. Like, I seen her in traffic a few times. We gonna collab in the future. And I told Nene about it. Like, you know, I'm gonna collab with Lily Baby. Here she go. Oh, Lily Baby, can you check me into school? I'm like, girl.
Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.